Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Captain America issue number 7 with this sexy Alex Ross cover. Yeah, let's just get started right into this, alright? We got Ta-Nehisi Coates writing, and we got Adam Kubert on pencils and inks. We got color artist Frank Martin, letters, VC's Joe Caramunga. I already mentioned Alex Ross on cover, and we got two variant covers, Dave Johnson and another by Phil Noto. Carlos Loud does the graphic design, and of course, Captain America was created by Joe Simon and Jack frickin' Kirby. So, I like that we're showing that Baron Strucker is back here also. Dude, we've got such a trifecta of villains in here. It's insanity. So, with all these bad guys showing up, the Lucans, Mr. and Miss Selena's showing up. It's wow. This issue, you're not going to find any action in this issue, so don't get your hopes up. This is more of a political whodunit type drama, because Thunderbolt Ross was killed. That was announced in a previous issue. Here, we meet up with Bernie. I can't remember her full name, but anyway, Bernie, she is a former lover of Captain America, and she is a lawyer. The last time I remember seeing her was actually in Great Lakes Avengers, the most recent run. She was silly there because that's what the book calls for, but yeah, anyway. So she's explaining a couple things, like, you're wanted by the government, you're going to have to turn yourself in. You could try and go out and try and find who did this if you can, but good luck with that. Winter Soldier's deployed. Sorry, there is a little bit of action here. Winter Soldier beats up a bunch of people, has a heart-to-heart with the Owl, and, who bears his soul in a very negative way. And, yeah, it's just like there's no hope to be had here. Nobody's going to admit who killed, or if they even know, who killed Thunderbolt Ross. Now, the big thing is that he was apparently killed with a shield. Now, I don't know too many other characters in the Marvel Universe that actually use a shield. I mean, it's just Captain America, right? Either way, that's the that's the gist of what's going on here. So Captain America does indeed turn himself in, and Nick Fury's son, he's there. It's funny because S.H.I.E.L.D. was disbanded, and yet somehow Nick Fury always seems to be involved in this stuff. And of course, he's a jerk about this, and he's just like, hey man, where's the shield? And he's really demanding, where's the shield? Like, no nonsense. And Cap's toying with him a little bit. Oh, I lost it. No, you didn't. Where's the shield? Dude, I'm telling you, I must have lost it. I don't know what to tell you. So, there's that. And it turns out it's actually, who else was going to have it but Sharon freaking Carter? She's got the shield, and I don't know. I love you too, Bagel. And she's going to bring it to. They're calling themselves the Sisters of Liberty at this point, but it just looks like an incarnation of the A-Force. And I'm excited to see where this is going to go at this point. Don't forget, Misty Knight actually did wield that shield for a single issue back in Sam Wilson, Captain America, and it was good. That was fun. I liked her with the shield. And okay, Cat, your butt's in my face. That's just not going to happen. So, that was actually fun. I wouldn't mind seeing that again if she's going to actually hold on to it, or just have everybody with the shield. But either way, the Registration Act from the original Marvel Civil War was brought up. The time that he became the captain, the time he became Nomad, all of that stuff is brought up in this issue. And there is a really interesting conversation where we see that Ta-Nehisi actually knows these characters. He knows these stories. He's telling us as much. This is not just name-calling. You can't point out these specific names without that understanding there. I just don't see the comic book going forward without those understandings. So in many ways, while this story is going slow, and as a monthly, that makes it really hard to follow. I fully concede that notion. But the story is going slow, but I think that this issue, was more of a reassurance that, don't worry, I know the background of these characters and these stories, and I'm going to take this seriously as we move forward. That's how I'm reading this book. This is more of a reassurance. And I'm good with that. I genuinely am. I'm good with that because the story did progress. We did start to see more villains showing up. Like I said, Baron Strucker being in this was like, oh, crap, this is so bad. So bad. I can't wait. I'm imagining that if this does blow up, it's going to be Red Skull versus Baron Strucker, because those two just, there's no way they're getting along. Oh God, please don't let them get along. That would be terrible. But I am enjoying the comic book going forward nonetheless. And the art, man, just can't approach this art. This is fantastic. So, good comic book. Looking forward to waiting for the next one, unfortunately. But when it eventually comes out, I'll be there for that too. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.